If we create a holding company, we'll have to do that. Just been speaking to an accountant as well about creating a holding company. The reason why we're going to be creating a holding company is when we're raising investor funds, what happens is we need to get funds from the investor sent to our SPV, which is a vehicle which we will use to purchase. It's basically a company you make on company's house to purchase the house. Now they send it straight to there, so that means they have to go through AML checks. They also have to sign a deed of subordination. I might have said that wrong, but they have to sign something that says
subordination.
The bridging lender gets paid first. Bridging lender's priority, if you know what I mean. If we create a holding company, we'll have to do that. So basically what we'll do when the solicitors say, where's your money come from? We'll say it's a loan from the holding company. Then they'll say, all right, show me your last 3 months bank statements from the holding company.
Yeah, and we can carry out our own AML checks and things like that then. And then it's, the investor doesn't have to sign things and stuff like that. It just makes it a lot easier. And with a holding company as well, it makes it a lot easier when you're investing and you've got multiple companies, because say for example you want to move funds around, and you can basically, because the holding company is above all the companies, you can move money a lot easier in the companies. And when you're, for example, you've got a lot of companies and a lot of finances and things like that, it just makes sense to have a holding company. Now obviously this is not financial advice, but for us it's what works for us and what we're going to do. But if you're in a situation where you're looking at how to structure your companies and things like that, and you've got multiple companies, look into holding companies. Look into how the holding company and the company structure as a whole, because you get a lot of tax benefits as well with that on top.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing that.